Guys, is it just me? No, it's not them. Is it just me? Or am I the only one that's insanely excited about football? Nah, it's all of us. Now, as I go ahead and do what I gotta do to take care and feed these boys, afterwards of course, I'm gonna take you down a little bit of an analysis, because I'm getting impatient, a little bit of an analysis of the boys are improving. The Nebraska boys are improving. Whether you haters want to admit it or not, and if you're not excited now, stop being a Nebraska fan and go be a fan of Marshall or something like that. That's not a dig at Marshall. Not a bad program. Hi. I'm gonna head this way, and I'm sure they're gonna try to follow me. See, yep, they're trying to follow me. And we're gonna sit here and talk to each other, and we're gonna go get the stuff that we need so I can take care of them really quick, so then we can talk. Okay. I think Adrian's turned the corner. That offensive line is ginormous and huge. What else we got? And how can you not be excited about basically 3 potential NFL receivers that we got? And forget the fact that we just had NFL scouts. NFL scouts. Come to check out all our tight ends. We drank the Kool Aid every single year. I'm guilty. All 3 years. All 3 years. 2018, 2019, 2020 I wasn't sure. Nobody knew what to expect. We all refused to drink the Kool Aid. But doesn't that make you blind? Okay. And my dyslexia has always got me going in left and right in all these different directions. So here we go. Getting to the point. I already kind of touched on like how we've all drank the Kool Aid and we're pissed off. We're pissed off. We feel like that relationship that we got into, that we were just head over heels, loaded with infatuation. Gotta love infatuation. Thinking that this is the bee's knees, the female of my dreams, and we're the man of my dreams. Come to find out, oh, this person is not at all who I thought they were. Why would you break up with me? Oh, we've all had that woman. And then we're just bitter. 3 years in a row of drinking the Kool Aid, and it's like we refuse, not drinking the Kool Aid. However, for the same reason that we were dumb enough to drink the Kool Aid going into the 2019 season, you don't want it to work in reverse. Bitter, you're just not seeing what you're not paying attention. I've had that hat on with an exception of about midway through winter. I was really starting to change my mind because I was watching a lot of film and I was paying attention to a lot of different details, to the simple fact 2020 front 7 improved as much as they did unexpectedly. I'm going to show you, especially on defense with that front 7 in the trenches, the games against Iowa and Ohio State, a little bit how they looked in the trenches in 2018, in the trenches on 2020. I talk too much. That's what we're gonna get into right now. Let's do it. Now I'm just gonna run all these videos together. I'm not gonna dice them up too much because then I know how I edit, and once I start editing, this thing's gonna turn into a 10-minute video with a bunch of shenanigans that doesn't even really need to apply. Besides, we live in the day and age of, say, our attention span's about the length of a goldfish, or below the length of a goldfish, so I'm just gonna keep it very simple. I'm not a coach anyway. Anybody that knows even a little bit about football can see the compare and contrast of the differences between 2018 and 2020, and just strength and conditioning, tackling, all that good stuff. You look at teams like Iowa, their zone blocking is insane, and their ability to get to the second level and push people off the point of attack is ridiculous. Not to mention the way their running backs run. And one thing that I noticed when I look at that 2018 team versus 2020 is look at what the running backs do once they've been hit. 2018, you see getting to the second level, how guys are
kind of playing catch up when they wrap around the running backs. And then you look at, like Wisconsin. Wisconsin's getting blown off the ball in 2020. Obviously, that's just one play, Nobody in the way. Parting the seas. Parting the seas, people. And this isn't established. Iowa's got an amazing offensive line every single year. Look at that. Not getting pushed off the point of attack. And once you disrupt that point of attack, the rest is just filling. The rest is just filling. Watch this. Reimer. Down. Not pushed off like it was nothing. Watch this. 2018. Granted, it's two different running backs. Everybody's on that guy, and he's still not on the ground. Now you can debate technique all you want. Again, I'm not a coach. None of us are coaches, and that's what you gotta love about fans. Everybody thinks they're a coach. I'm not looking at technique, and if their technique is wrong or proper or whatever. What I'm looking at is just when, at the point of attack, when a running back or a receiver is wrapped up, what does their body do? And if their body crumples and just goes to the ground, that tells you something about just how much stronger this 2020 team was compared to, optional squats under Riley. Are you kidding me? If you feel like doing squats, whatever. It's cool. That mentality is pretty, that's neither here nor there. Feldarius Payne, I love that kid. I'm psyched about that kid. I think another year under his belt, he's going to be special. Point of attack. Point of attack just shut down at the point of attack. You didn't see that in 2018. Pulling out of tackles. It's just ole! This ain't bullfighting. I think Caleb Tanner's finally going to step up and be Alabama was trying to get him. One thing that I also want to point out, and the reason why I'm showing the secondary stuff, is just how tenacious, and what the mentality is by these going for the ball and going for the hits. And of course, as you notice, I made a point to showcase in that Ohio State game, here comes a yellow flag every time an aggressive play happens. Please. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you got a chance to actually see, just kind of get it back to back, somebody that was willing to do the lazy, boring legwork of seeing how compare and contrast of how they've gotten so much better in the trenches. And that's where you got to start. And, I don't care. The running backs are improving, the receivers are improving. A lot of people want to hate on Martinez. He's just not going to get better. He's just going to keep fumbling the ball, keep turning it over, keep throwing picks, whatever. I think at the end of the day, it's like I go back and I watch that 2018 season, and as bad as that defense was, as average as the offensive line, but still solid, had good leadership on it was. You go back and it's like the throws that he's been missing, he was making then. He was making plays. He was playing free. He was playing carefree, and it's like it's not like he's not that guy anymore. He's absolutely that guy, and I'm hyped. I'm ready for this season. I know you guys are too. So.